trees are green and overhanging, where the light free and everlasting.
Yeah, you can algorithmically create EDM, no problem. We're
Voice swaps.
we live in that world.
Yeah.
Yes, what is it?
She doesn't look up from the keyboard.
What if I just force you to leave? I'm a police officer. You have to do what I say.
What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre and he wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
She replies, her expression unchanged.
Hold on, you don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
It's not the anodic dance music that's made her bitter. It's the failure of Fortress Accident.
Are you bitter because your radio game project failed?
Don't bring it up. Oh, we have to bring it up.
Yeah.
That's right. If we couldn't get our Welkins to happen, I don't want anything to happen. Ever
Oh,
again.
no fun allowed. Suna.
There's not a trace of irony in her voice. She means it.
We're very, very suggestive people.
No, you can't put Fortnite on our store. Okay? Get out.
Research is not going well. We discovered Fortress Accident. We discussed FA
Fortress Accident.
with yeah, okay. We're very suggestible. I mean, she's suggestive, rather.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Listen, about your research. You mentioned earlier that it's not going well. Maybe I can help you out with something.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I could help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to Boom Boom anymore. Just think about it.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery.
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
Is this the filament you're looking for?
Show her the production schedule?
No, that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization.
Whoa.
I don't need it.
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer of an abandoned cubicle.
Okay, but still,
Alright, well, what is an offsite copy and why do you need it?
it's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She points to the glowing cube inside the machine.
She's making it extra simple for you.
Thank you.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament.
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then why is it still on-site?
Good question.
Oh god, not this again. It is not on site. It is in the basement. Perfectly safe and not connected to the front at all.
Basement? Sounds like it's technically still on-site.
We also didn't have the means to open it.
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. There's nothing wrong with keeping the backup in the basement. What happened was a freak accident that has nothing to do with how the backup was stored.
Uh-huh.
We clear?
She stares at you with pleading, furious eyes.
This is clearly a painful topic for her. She must have had to explain herself numerous times.
This is the first, like, traditional sounding fetch quest we've been sent on that I can think of.
Yeah, get that for me.
By your old workspace, you mean the studio of Fortress Accident in the doomed commercial area.
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady.
Wait, bookstore lady, you mean Plaisance?
That's her name, I believe.
Actually, I've already been inside a doomed commercial area.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar.
Yeah.
The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it.
And where exactly is the offsite copy?
In the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you. It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offside
It's
copy from
impossible
the
to
ice
not
bear.
sound like an idiot talking to her and going through all the video game dialogue
Yeah.
as you do,
And she's ripping you apart.
because she's giving you the bare minimum, but that's also what you need to do the thing. and a real conversation does kind of sound like that, so it'd be weird to ask the same question twice. So, thanks, video game.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there.
That's
There was a
true.
note
The
saying-
bear fridge itself was there was a note. It was the other thing I was thinking of, the ice cream maker. The offsite copy had been moved to a safer place.
Wait, a note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said the offsite copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. It was signed by someone named Sulislaw.
Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Sulisław Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. That feature creep and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous.
She crosses her arms defiantly.
And the heads. I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you? Thanks.
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
I found the ice cream maker, but I couldn't get it open. It's completely frozen. I've done 90% of this quest,
Yeah.
lady.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure
Hey,
something out.
can you figure it out?
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
Yeah, why can't you go and just get it yourself?
She's not allowed in the space.
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means.
Wait, are you part of the curse?
Why does she think you're part of the curse?
Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil.
It's magic.
It's a bit biased, don't you think?
Yeah, people in Martinez don't really like to get with the times.
Don't be too harsh. That's only because of their socioeconomic situation.
What if it does emit elemental evil?
No. She literally started praying for the higher powers when she first saw my Rain Civic. I'm not making this up.
The lieutenant coughs like he's amused.
Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets
That's
and
true. She did
amulets.
put one up over the
Wards.
curtain.
It looked like some Semenine magic.
And all over the doors and everything, yeah.
All right, I'll go look for the offsite copy.
Again.
Thanks.
There!
She thinks for a moment, then reaches behind the radio computer and hands you what looks like an oversized pry bar.
Okay, so you can't actually end this or solve this
Yeah.
quest until you talk to her.
And here's my Qualsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice.
Okay,
It opens everything.
perfect.
If you get me the offsite copy, then you can keep the Qualsund.
Deal.
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not too happy to be parting with the Kavalsund.
All right, well,
Yep.
we're good.
Oh, thought.
Searchlight Division. You've sharpened your senses by being on the lookout for missing persons. Now you notice more of what's happening around you. Perhaps, when you're done with this case, you can join the Searchlight Division of the RCM and find every Revacholian that's ever gone missing without a trace. There is undoubtedly a backlog of such cases, because you never know. A missing person could be just around the edge, barely out of sight.
+2 perception, clear-eyed pursuit of truth.
My Byakugan has upgraded to a Rinnegan. Look at me.
Not bad at all.
Oh, this is gonna take a long time.
Damn.
Okay.
18 hours.
Cool.
What is that?
It looks like a cool tech blade. Like, it looks like Soul Bad Guy should be swinging it around.
Mark III or
Yeah,
something?
Junkyard Dog.
Equip this to open locked containers in the world. This is an advanced pry bar, a pry bar +2 if you will, built by Kvalsund in Vasa. The number of gadgets hidden within the frame of the yellow and gray multi-tool will stagger any technician.
Is it embedded with some outrage components? Look at that!
Oh my god!
Yeah! It's actually the Junkyard dog. That's crazy. I didn't like it literally is. Wow. Okay.
They kind of far slash the shit out of the ice box. Yo. Faint into Fafnir counter hit. It's time. Make it happen.
Counter.
Yo, that ice boss
Not
has
bad,
been locked
not
for
bad.
a while. Making moves.
Nice frame advantage, Harry. Safe on block. All right.
Promised to help Suna. Promised.
Shall we teleport? Teleport. I feel lucky. We're in a good spot. Yeah. Why are you lying? Stop lying to me about day one chat tasks that I can't do. Some bullshit. Oh man. Sorry to the sword, but this shit is way cooler.
Yep. I bet the end would be like, oh, what you got there? Oh, how about you show me some moves?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Actually, there was a shortcut to the basement, but whatever. We were going the long way.
Can you lift?
Really? Again?
I mean,
Is that contact, Mike? Let me guess. Flashlight.
Yes?
You asked me. Well, that was weird.
did you click on him or something?
No, but he had a prompt that popped up for like...
Weird.
Yes?
Is there a subtext somewhere?
It's probably just the flashlight shit again.
Click.
Anyway, we've already attempted to lift the bar and we already hurt ourselves.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor
8%.
like a dog for its master.
Yeah, we buffed up. We did all of our, we put all of our physical shit on, and we still had a pretty low percentage, if I remember last time.
Come on.
that-
Take her back again.
All right, if, you know. What are we doing here?
Physical instruments. Oh yeah, and there's that thought, right? That will take 18 hours. That's lowering it.
It's
Yeah,
being hit by
it's
two.
rough. Yeah,
That's not going to work unless we stop it.
Oh. Oh yeah, you can interrupt and
Yeah,
restart
we can
it,
stop it. So and that's free.
Boom.
All right, physical instrument.
Pain, half-light. Pain. Damn, we have
A lot of shit.
a lot of stuff. Yes! Yamdal!
Yamdalaman.
-2. Oh, +1. Yeah!
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
that's also +1, yeah.
Yamdalaman. You know, technically there's nothing to stop me from dual wielding now. If we really want to be real. Why not fucking dual wield? They're not both
looks
Zweihanders,
crazy.
but we're getting close.
That looks crazy.
We're getting close. We're dual wielding Einhanders. And that's pretty impressive. Right?
That looks pretty scary, yeah.
Sol and Kai at the same time. Magnolia Eclair. Yeah, we don't like physical instrument.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Alright, hurt yourself. Oh, come on!
You just told me to hurt myself.
What? There's no improvement?
You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels
Gosh.
wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat.
Counter.
Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with
Literally.
bad form. See, even your body has failed
It's
you.
garbage. Say
It's
nothing.
a miracle
What a
you
what a
didn't
shame.
injure yourself.
Weightlifting was never my favorite either. At the
Man.
station gym, I mean. I prefer running. It clears your head.
Well, there you go.
Terrible.
All right. That's a 2.
Man, you didn't buff up since the beginning of this adventure. Harry, we stopped drinking. We're sober. We don't take drugs.
I forgot
We're
what
helping people.
I forgot what damage was like. We haven't taken damage in such a long time.
Damn.
We were riding high. Well, where's my fucking...
Kim is like, well, you look 67 years old. So
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Where's my... There it is. And then... We're good. Yeah.
Whew.
Wait.
Right.
Wait.
Right. Was waste of reality, right? Or perfect. Now we're good to go.
Fuck that barbell.
Defeated. Oh, what was that?
But where are the clothes it used to display? So let me, even though it's in the basement is where we want to go, let me see something here real quick.
Yeah, can we access
Now
it?
that we have the
Tiles on the
password?
cube are still smoldering. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. The speaker comes to life.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Please repeat. Is this the production schedule? Good. Please
Afterlife,
repeat the password.
death.
Good. I've unlocked the production schedule. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Really? She just used the same password?
Of course.
Maybe those radio computer guys aren't that paranoid after all.
I mean, it's the same company, right?
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do
Thank
for you
you,
today?
Yvonne
Thank you, and goodbye.
of the Yukon.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Cast with a quiet determination, the printer starts printing. A piece of paper unfolding like a handheld fan. A black crisscross of letters covers its surface.
Good old dot matrix printer.
Read the printout.
It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about Whirl Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio Fortress Accident. The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seems to be a production schedule.
Read about capital. I want to know about money.
In its short time of existence, Fortress Accident SCA managed to burn through truly insane amounts of money.
Whoops.
The first tranche of seed financing brought in 150,000 Riyal, but then came the delays.
Is this the true story of Zaten that we're going to read about right now? Because I feel like that might be what they're doing here with, was it Fortress Occident?
Accident.
Eventually, the damage reached 400,000 Riyal, with only half of the game finished.
Gosh, where did they get all this money?
No, but wasn't the whole pun that like the real company's name?
Oh.
The company was Fortress Occident.
Okay, yeah.
And then
messed up.
they're calling it Accident.
Okay. Yes, you're right about that. I've forgotten.
Let's just say it was a real adventure for their Igaunian investor.
Uh-huh.
Well, the workforce. Who worked there? How long?
Was it the Wolf of Wall Street?
Fortress Accident employed 18 people. The bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers, sound engineers, a CEO, 2 marketing experts, and a single overburdened producer who developed a habit of popping Pyrrolidon in the basement to escape his obligations.
Of course he did.
Why did Fortress Accident have so many concept artists?
Wait, why did a radio game need so many artists?
It didn't.
Oh, it didn't need so many concept artists.
Oh, that sounds like a couple projects I know. Like, we have 24 artists, and that's it. One of them kind of knows how to program a little bit.
No, definitely not. A few more producers could have come in handy though, especially when dealing with writers, some of whom routinely skip to work because of mental health issues and extremely unprofessional sleep schedules. One of them even managed to steal
real
some
shit,
valuable
man.
company property before skipping town for good.
Real shit.
This came through the production schedule, whatever it is.
I feel like we can talk to Idiot Doom Spiral about this.
The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankruptcy.
Because of the concept artists?
Not the concept artists. It wasn't even the writers, with their panic attacks and 3-hour lunches.
Jesus.
It was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding ambitions of the development team.
They had no closers.
They tried
Need
to
a
make
closer.
a 4 million real game with 400,000 in their bank account. They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower and imagination.
Oh, that's cute.
You need a Bobby Kotick to step in and whip everybody into shape. Physically. By chaining them to their desks.
Oh no.
And giving them Metacritic bonuses as an incentive to finish the game.
They couldn't.
I could have bridged the gap.
Oh, so they were done in by their own ambition.
No. Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared. That is, until they discovered the Valley of the Heads.
The what now?
Right. God, like the mainframe is like, you have to understand, this project was cosmically impossible. Like, it could not happen. It was absolutely, in every possible alternate reality, this project failed.
At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jimsk-born Sulisław Jalisa, decided that what Wirral Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map.
Naturally.
This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor.
Secret. The featurist of creeps.
What were they thinking?
Fully voiced. Fully voiced. A collection of heads, all fully voiced by a different professional voice actor, you say. Curious. That's some insane shit. Who were these people? Well, how many heads were there?
So many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men, all of which could be endlessly recombined.
How many combinations could you make out of that?
Do you really want to know? There seems to be a calculation here, but it may take a while.
Yeah, how bad could it be? Fair enough.
Thank you. That wasn't our brain that answered that. That was the mainframe.
That was the
right?
mainframe. Oh god, no, never mind. No, wait, hold up. But are you sure? Is there a margin of error?
Hold up. Are you sure that 6 is right?
That doesn't seem right. Keep going. Just, you know. Huh.
Oh, this is bad. This is not good. So QA team, we're gonna need you guys to do a little bit of OT.
Oh my god.
The lieutenant taps his foot impatiently, his arms folded tight against his chest.
The worst kind of work I find was filling up these checklists that's like vertical, horizontal, you know what I'm talking about? And it's like, put this item and combine it with every other item in the game and see if it's okay.
Reggie,
And do that with every fucking item in the game.
Reggie, you're discussing what we would call a matrix.
Yeah. The most absurd thing ever.
You had to create a matrix document for testing. And some of the things that you tested included exterior collisions.
Yeah.
Hence the term exterior collisions matrix. This is exactly what it is.
Yo. Oh my god, it's not done. Well, of course they're out of
So
it.
what are you guys doing for night shift for the next 80 years?
I don't know, what cafe, Papa George? Have your pick, you know? What are we eating tonight while we suffer?
I think we can get this task done. I think we just need a few more team members. We just need a few more boys on the team. What have I done?
I guess we'll have to come back to this one. Yep.
Oh no, I broke the scroller.
What if you broke the radio computer? What if it's never going to stop?
Please stop.
And that's it. A bunch of zeros.
And that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what did them
That's
in.
every combination in the Valley of Head. See, I was expecting a little like, you know, like the hidden beach in Shadow of the Colossus. You know, I was expecting it to be a little like that. Like, oh, here's the beach from Eco. That's cute. And there's some heads in it. And it's optional content that you can miss.
Well, yeah, that and the catastrophic data loss.
The what?
That must be the anomaly Suna mentioned during the church log.
On the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end, where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness, before the Igaunian investors pulled the plug. What is clear is that one day, an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian Lintel front, just as the Wirral Untethered project was being compiled that day.
And the anomaly caused all the data to get lost in the air.
When the project was returned, it was completely blank.
Yeah, that's a big loss.
So because radio computers require airwaves for their computing, if something goes wrong with the airwaves,
And they don't reach the destination.
then your shit can get fucked up.
The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider, but despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay for the loss.
What? They lost the whole game and wouldn't even pay for it?
Always read the terms of service.
Yeah, but didn't they legally determine that that's a ridiculous notion to ask every customer to read the EULA?
And let's face it, they didn't have any money left for a legal action.
Wasn't there a copy of the game? A backup?
Mysteriously enough, it seems that the offsite copy happened to be onsite when the catastrophic data loss occurred. It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the offsite copy and, well, keep it offsite. An explanatory note from the lead programmer has been attached.
A note
Now-
from Sulislav.
I mean, to be fair, one pre-mastering guy leaving and the company not hiring a replacement, and then the pre-mastering guy not having any notes about where he's locked things away or where he put them and what's going to happen can lead to problems.
You don't say.
There are entire SNK games that no longer exist because they physically cannot find the builds. They literally lost the game's source code and data and everything they had. And just, well, that's the end of that.
S. Luukinen Kilda, the lead programmer of Fortress Accident. The off-site copy was on-site because there was no off-site anymore. Not for me. Not after 8 months of crunch.
Oh my god.
8 months.
I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement in the ice bear refrigerator near where I went to sleep. It was perfectly safe there. The temperature conditions were optimal.
It's not very convincing, is it?
Karoshi.
Mm-hmm.
Her former colleagues would agree with you.
Is there anything else from this lead programmer?
The production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to be added sometime later.
Are they scrawled insanely across the paper?
4 months later, by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under, too. Slipstream switched to making skis, and the hairdressers just left, cursing Martinez. They're right, though. Something's seriously wrong with this place. Martinez, all of it. Still haven't got an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulindian front on that day. Since the computation happened on air, I reckoned it had to coincide with an actually existing location. I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Turns out it's only 800 meters from here. The address is Saint-Brun 1147. I am going there to look this thing in the eye. Saint-Brun 1147? That's what the street sign next to the church
So
said.
she knows that the cause of the fucking anomaly is there, and that's what her obsession is about.
Yeah.
Because this project was fucking everything. And the project was ridiculous from the jump. It was completely, infinitely doomed from a billion steps of mismanagement and 8 months of crunch. That's that. It stops being crunch after like 1. Then it turns into Death March. It becomes the Death March. But yeah, that would explain the obsession with her solution, with figuring out what happened.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
It wasn't her fault. It was the air.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, if your technology relies on the elements and acts of God, you're never quite protected against those, are you?
And yet she still hasn't given up. After all of that.
This leads outside, right? That's crazy.
Crazy project. Still wants to work on it.
And just unfortunate technology requiring... like, I mean, if anything... Because I feel as if, like, if you had to rely on radio computers for, like, serious shit, like, how can a competitor not pull up in a van that just disrupts everything with the equivalent of an EMP and just wrecks your shit, you know? Someone in a van with, like, something that just fucks up the radio around the area could destroy your...
Corporate vandalism.
Corporate sabotage.
Yeah.
Super possible. When that's the technology, you know?
Good save.
Let's see what our numbers turn into when we're holding.
This orange machine is
The
buzzing
fire
like an
seal
old submarine.
encased.
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Crack open the lid. Oh my god. Better grip with gloves.
You know,
We do have gloves, I guess.
technically that barbell is a test of whether or not we would be ready for this. It doesn't like the grooves we have on the. We need.
What do you need?
These ones, no, not the fawns.
Not the phone?
There we go.
Or the phone?
This orange machine is buzzing like an
No,
old
Wrong
submarine.
gloves.
It
What gloves are we supposed to do here? The interfacing?
This orange machine is buzzing
Physical
like an
instruments.
old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream
Oh,
churner
I'm
on
stupid.
top
That's our
and
plus one
an
because we have
electric
gloves
fridge.
on. Yeah. Sorry. I just did some dumb shit there. Okay, well, we're gonna have a hard time like we just did, but it is what it is. So it was this shirt, and it was,
Oh yeah, interrupt the thought.
Yep.
Okay.
So it was that shirt, and what was the other article we switched out? Was it only the shirt, or the wife beater? I think it was just a shirt. Yeah. Okay.
This orange machine is buzzing
Oof.
like an old
Low
submarine.
probability.
Two cables are plugged
So we
into
never
the
touched
breaker
this because
box.
we didn't
The
want
red
to
one
fuck it up.
leads to the ice bear fridge.
Remember?
I
and the black one
completely
to the ice
forgot.
cream
We
maker
we
nearby.
didn't want to fuck this, whatever was in there, up. So we said, leave it alone. Right? Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the... Here, let me just...
Just in case.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box.
Red leads to the bear
red one
fridge,
leads
black
to
leads to the
ice
ice
bear
cream
fridge,
maker.
and the black one
Plug
to
the
the
black
ice cream
cable.
maker. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Very smart. Opening the lid should be much easier after the ice cream maker has defrosted.
Okay. Yeah, let's go check it out.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant
Yay.
Gewaltsund multi-tool until the lid cracks open.
Great roll.
Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side.
Take the filament memory.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lukanen killed as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
Damn. Are we that curious? I hope it doesn't break it.
Bring the offsite copy. Okay. What does it say?
Price, 10 real.
You can sell it.
The cube-like crisscross of filaments feels oddly fragile in your hand. Its intricate structure still cold to the touch. Silver tape on the side reads, "Offsite copy." Note, this filament contains information that can be read using a radio computer.
For a few dollars more, we can sell it. And just fuck that quest up. For money that we have nothing to spend on. Man, we were dying for the cost of a room. And now we don't even know what to do with our money. There's almost something to say about that, you know?
Tiles on the cube
some
are
kind of
still
message.
smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of...
Do you have to remove what's inside or something?
Tiles on the filament slides out of its glow like a smooth draw. The filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good evening, Fortress Accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeat Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the offsite copy? Good. Please repeat the part. No, that's not it.
Oh,
Maybe it's the second part of the leitmotif you saw on the stained glass
Damn.
window.
Okay,
After-
conceptualization.
after death, life again.
Good. I've unlocked the offside copy. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Pretty good.
Do you have the password? Admin. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Admin. Thank you very much.
Ka-ching.
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Nope, that's all for
Thank
now.
you.
Tiles on the cube are still
Thanks, Yvonne.
smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. It sounds like something cracks before the piece of paper starts filling up with pure black ink.
Whoa.
It's always soothing to rip the sides off of old printer paper.
Damn, I haven't interacted with those where you detach the sides.
You detach the side. Yeah, they're perforated,
Yeah,
and then you just rip them off.
that is old school.
Yeah, those were nice. Those were fun. Good old dot matrix. What does it say?
The paper is soaked with ink, its monochrome darkness spanning from margin to margin. It's not possible to make out any
Whoa.
information.
Uh-oh. Someone went crazy.
What happened? It's just covered in ink.
Odd. Something is obviously broken here.
Perception, very high. Very, very, very high, thanks to our recent thoughts. Let's look again.
A single speck of white shines out from the shade. For some reason, the printer decided to spare this one tiny dot of paper. Looks like gibberish. Better get running again.
That's it. Tear off the printout, but I guess you'll keep it this time?
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard. The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
Weird. Let's take our old one back.
Do you have two filaments? Yeah, I have two filaments now.
Now we have the old one that we left inside there. Is the printout an item that we can look at here? Let's see.
Doesn't seem like it, huh?
No.
Yeah. I would have thought. Guess we didn't get anything.
Okay.
Then we can return to Suna. How is that gonna help her? Unless it's like a secret code.
Wait, hold on. Did I not press play? Is that what happened? No, we called the lady,
Yeah.
and then
No,
we printed out the thing. Yeah, we did it. Okay.
Whoa.
All right, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. Jump off the bus. Just
What bus? I'm on the ocean, dude. I'm on a boat.
floating.
Yeah, we've driven into the ocean. I'm floating. And there used to be voices behind me, but they're gone now. A couple gurgles ago. And we can put this away, and we can get back to doing what we do best. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Ready for action. Ready for anything.